Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at question 2 from the 2021 Specialist External Exam. Now, you would have noticed in the last couple of videos, I've been splitting up all the questions. That way everyone can look at individual questions for each video, rather than just the full exam video. Now, don't worry, the full exam video is still up on YouTube. The link is in the description below. I just thought it'd be easier. If you only struggle with a couple questions, you can look at each video question as well. If you need a specialist external exam bundle, the link is in the description below, so check it out. It's modeled off past external exam papers, and it pretty much is laid out exactly like an external exam paper. You've got a short response for both the paper 1 and paper 2, and you've got a multiple choice for paper 1 and paper 2, and full worked solution. So go check it out if you're interested in extra resource, but otherwise let's get straight into question 2. So question 2, in my opinion, is a bit of a tricky multiple choice question because it's very time consuming. Not because it's hard, well it is hard, but it is very time consuming, and the general rule is like 1 mark, well 1 mark per multiple choice, so it only should take you about a minute. This will take more than a minute. So here, question 2, when the polynomial p of z equals z cubed minus I z squared minus z minus I is divided by z minus I, the remainder is, okay? So in my opinion, what we've got to do is just do long division. Don't do anything else because it will take too long to do. Okay, so here let's just set up the long division. So z minus I divided by z cubed minus I z squared minus z minus I. Now hopefully you should be pretty good at long division by this point if you're doing specialists, because you would have done it in methods as well, and you've had to revise this as well. Okay, so what we do with long division is we take this term and this term here, and we divide them by each other. So you have z cubed over z equals z squared. Now, it doesn't matter what we're getting up on the top here because we're after the remainder at the bottom. However, you still need to write these steps here because sometimes they might ask you that question as well, and you'll also need it to find the remainder here. So the z squared then goes here, so we write that as z squared. Then we multiply the z squared by this guy here. So you have z squared times by z minus I, and whatever that multiplies to, so that'll be z cubed minus I z squared. So z cubed minus I z squared. And we'll know if we've done the long division correct, because if we move this down here in a bracket and we subtract it, we should get 0 for the first term, okay? So here, z cubed minus z cubed gives you 0. That's why we know we've done the first step correctly. Now, it just so happens the second term also cancels out. Negative I z squared minus negative I z squared, negative times a negative becomes a positive. A positive plus a negative is 0, so you also get 0 here as well. Then we just move these guys down as well, so minus z minus I, and then we just repeat the step. So it's going to be negative z divided by z, so negative z divided by z, which gives you negative 1. Chuck that up there. Then negative 1 times by z minus I. Then we get negative z plus I. Then we move that down here. So minus negative z plus I. So here negative z minus negative z gives you 0. Then negative I subtract I gives you minus 2I. That is your remainder there, okay? So that is the correct answer, A. Now, in my opinion, that's the quickest way to do this question, because if you were to do any other way, like for example, if you were to chuck in pretty much, alright, negative z plus I, etc. into there, you're going to have to expand a power of 3, a power of 2, etc., which is not worth it in a short, a multiple choice question here, okay? If you had any trouble with this question here, you need to study long division a bit more. Probably not complex numbers, because there's not any complex numbers really here. It's just long division skill. If you need a new practice exam, link is in the description below. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next video for question 3.